Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a quick glance at the 4 different forecasts I have consistently used on this channel. They are the Jhk Forecast, the Our Progress Forecast, the Economist Forecast, and the 538 Forecast. For this video I have translated all of the data over to 4 different election maps that show the margins for each state from each individual forecast, along with a final consensus map at the end. Starting with the Jhk forecast, they've got a 333 to 203 lead for Joe Biden over Donald Trump, with the 2 toss-ups being Nebraska second and Maine second, as they don't have any data regarding those 2 districts. Nothing is super out of the ordinary here, outside of North Carolina being all the way in the lean blue column. This is a pretty favorable map for Biden, but that's no surprise as virtually all polling data has looked good for him over the past few months. Next is the Our Progress Forecast, where we see quite a few changes. First of all, in the electoral vote count, they give Biden a whopping 369 to 169 lead over Donald Trump. That's a pure blowout. And this is due to Ohio and Georgia tilting blue in their forecast as opposed to tilt red in the Jhk. They also have Nevada as lean, not likely, Colorado as likely, not safe, Kansas, Mississippi, Missouri, and Indiana as likely, not safe red, as well as Michigan as likely Dem, not lean Dem. However, they do label North Carolina as tilt blue as opposed to lean blue, which is the only state that is further to the right than the Jhk here. Moving on though, now we have the Economist, which goes back to that 333 to 203 vote count as Ohio and Georgia move back into Republican territory. This map is very similar to the Jhk forecast, apart from the fact that they have Alaska, Missouri, and Mississippi as likely, not safe, and they have South Carolina as low as lean red, not likely red, which is very interesting there. Nonetheless, most state classifications have been pretty similar between all 3 forecasts so far. And our final forecast today is 538, which I personally believe is the most accurate and credible one out there. They've actually got Biden at his lowest electoral vote count of 319 to 219. This is because North Carolina, a state that was either tilt or lean blue in the previous 3, tilts to the right according to 538. They also have Georgia and Iowa all the way in the lean red column, as well as Minnesota joining the rest of the upper Rust Belt at lean blue. Arizona is only tilt blue in this forecast as well, and the 2 districts we had no classification for earlier are labeled as tilt blue for Nebraska second and lean red for Maine second. Personally, I have no real gripes with anything on this map other than that I would label Ohio as lean red and Florida as tilt blue. But that's pretty much it. Finally, let's take a look at the consensus of all of these forecasts in this final map. It's actually the same electoral vote count as the Jhk and the Economist, just with the 2 districts in Nebraska and Maine filled out, to give Joe Biden 334 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 204. And as you take a minute to look around the map here, I wanted to thank you all so much for the support on my EP forecast video and the channel as a whole. It really means a lot to me. Also, don't worry, the 2024 primary series is not canceled. It's just on hold as I want to focus more on 2020 videos up until the election. We've still got a few years until that primary season kicks off, so don't worry, I will definitely continue it and get it done. But that does it for today's video. Please make sure to like it down below if you did, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Check out more content on my channel here as well. Thanks so much for watching, and tune in next time. EP out.